One of the best young talents in world football, Chelsea right back, England right back, Reece James. Reece, is that still, and be honest here, Reece, is that still a bit all weird for you, like what's happened in the last couple of years? When I say one of the best young talents in world football, you started smiling there. Do you like see all your friends and your family back in the day and say like, how have we done this? Like, how have we got here?
Um, yeah, I think you could say that. Obviously growing up, I always wanted to come through at Chelsea, and I always believed I had the ability. So yeah, obviously looking back, I knew the journey's been a lot of ups and downs, and it's been a very tough journey. But obviously, I'm very grateful and thankful I'm here.
Yeah, you must obviously look. You've been through Chelsea at all ages and England at all ages as well. So you've seen a lot of players come and go, right? Some that everyone thought was going to make it and haven't made it. I saw your photo on Twitter, how it started and how it is kind of now, how it's going now. That must put a smile on your face as well. That journey that no one sees, all the stuff behind the scenes, the hard work, your dad taking you to football matches when you probably didn't want to go to football matches, to where you are now. It must be like we all did it together, like a whole family affair.
Yeah, I think as you said, it wouldn't have been possible to do it by myself. It was a collective effort. I've had loads of teammates, loads of coaches. So many people have helped me along the way. And it's been very tough. It wasn't easy. It wasn't just I don't know, maybe as it looked. It wasn't just coming through at Chelsea and just breaking in straight away. I had to go on loan. I had many setbacks. I had a number of injuries that I had to overcome.
Yeah, you talk about loan. You was on loan at Wigan for a while, where you played centre midfield. Obviously, we've seen you play as a right back for Chelsea, part of a back three right for Chelsea as well under Thomas Tuchel. What's your best position? Where do you think you play your best football?
Um, I don't know. This season I've played quite a lot of positions. I'd probably say right back or wing back. But I've played right for three as well. Yeah, I'd probably say anywhere along them three. I'm very comfortable playing.
All right, let's talk about Chelsea. It's been a crazy season, ultimately ending in a good season, winning the Champions League. But it started so brightly under Frank Lampard. Then you had that little dip. Thomas Tuchel came in. I can't lie to you. I look at Thomas Tuchel and I look at him like an army sergeant. What is he really like, Thomas Tuchel?
No, he's a very serious guy. He wants to win. He's very passionate. And he wants us all to give the best and do the best we can. And I think that relays in how we've been performing.
Talk to me about the end of the season. I mean, those nerves as well. You play the FA Cup final, obviously disappointing in the end to lose to Leicester. Then you've got to get into that top four, right? And it goes right down to the wire with that last game against Aston Villa, the Champions League final. Talk to me about all the emotions and nerves for those last 4 or 5 games.
No, I think in the last 4 or 5 games, we had everything to play for. We lost the FA Cup final, and we knew that in the next game we had Leicester again, and we knew we needed to win to get into the top four. And it went down to the final game of the season, and then we knew we had probably the biggest game, the Champions League final. So yeah, obviously everyone's emotions was high, but we needed to remain and stay focused, and we knew we had to win. And thankfully we've done that.
Yeah, let's talk about that Champions League. It was you against Raheem Sterling. That battle, everyone was intrigued about that battle. They know look, it was you versus him. Everyone's watching at home thinking this is going to be a pace battle, an intelligence and smart battle. You won that battle in the end. How does it feel to get one over your England teammate Raheem Sterling?
No, but I don't really know what to say. He's obviously a very good player, and he's shown that throughout his career. And this summer, we're teammates, and we have to come together and work well, and hopefully we can make this summer special.
What are your toughest battles? When you look at the Premier League and maybe even open up to Europe, who has been your toughest battles? There's so many good left-sided players in the Premier League. You look at the likes of Mane and Zaha, Sterling, Grealish. Who kind of gives you that, this is going to be a tough day today kind of feel?
I'd probably say Raheem and Mane as well. Probably them two are probably the most difficult I've played against this season.
Why? Why is it? Is it the pace of those two? Is it just the intelligence? Left foot, right foot. Why those two?
Yeah, but they're both obviously lightning quick. And
So
they
are
never
you?
stop. It's just relentless. You can never fall asleep for one moment. Because that one moment you switch off, they're gone. And maybe you play against other players and they're not as lively as them two.
You've been at Chelsea since you were 6. Obviously, you've won stuff with the Chelsea youth team. What does it feel like? What were the emotions knowing you're a Champions League winner? Those, especially those kind of last minutes where you're just counting the time down and you want the whistle to blow. You can hear the fans. What does it feel like being a Champions League winner with Chelsea?
No, probably the greatest moment in my career so far. You know, I mean, 7 minutes added on the longest 7 minutes of my life. But you know, we had to dig in together and fight the last stage to the game out.
Yeah, and you certainly did that, and congratulations. I thought you performed ridiculously well in that Champions League final, especially for 21 years old. I mean, it's just ridiculous how you're playing right now, so congrats on that. Let's move on to England. England are blessed with so many right-backs. It's incredible, right? Not just the ones that are here, Kieran Trippier and Walker. Obviously, Trent, unlucky for him, but there's others that don't even get mentioned yet, the likes of Tariq Lamptey, Max Aarons, Wan-Bissaka. I mean, do you kind of almost look and be honest there, Reece? Do you watch their performances and think, okay, someone needs to take a dip here? I need to make sure I'm in this squad, or just focus on yourself?
No, I'm obviously aware that there's a number of other good right backs playing in my position, and I don't really focus too much on them. You know, as long as I do what I need to do, then the rest is up to the managers.
Yeah. Was you nervous with all this 23-man squad, 26-man squad? I mean, how was it for you thinking, okay, am I going to get the call? Is it me? Is it Trent? Is it me? Is it Trippier? Or you just carry on and just know if I just play my game, I'm in? How do you kind of prepare mentally for what could have been not going in or getting in?
No, I think the media always have a lot to say, you know, obviously picking 4 right backs, they always have a lot to say about it, but I knew that if I focused on my game, then I wouldn't have nothing to worry about.
I spoke earlier at the top about your rise and how good it's been in the last couple of years. Obviously, you got the England call-up October last year, and here you are now in the Euros. When you got the England call-up, who did you call first? Who was that first text message, the first call?
I think my first call was to my dad.
Yeah.
And I just called him and told him that I got called up for the senior team.
Obviously, Nigel's been, he's been forever there in your career, always fighting your battles as well with certain things online. What was that emotion like, that conversation between your dad, who had to call quits earlier in his career because of an injury? What was that like, knowing his son's now a fully fledged England international?
No, it's a dream come true for myself and my family. You know, I've dreamt of this moment for a very long time. You know, I mean, this is probably the pinnacle representing your country in a major tournament.
Yeah, it is. I mean, congratulations on it. Now the thing, right, is to start. I mean, again, we talk about the right backs are in there, Trippier and Walker. Now it's a case of, okay, we're here, but I know how competitive you are, Reece. Now you want to start as well. You got training sessions in order to prove to Gareth you are the man. Is it a case of just going almost as hard as you can in training to kind of show to Gareth, look, I want that position, I want to start?
Yeah, I think, you know, whenever I lace my boots up, you know, I always give 100%. If that's training or in games, you know, I always give 100%, and hopefully, I play this tournament.
Who did you look up to in sort of England squads gone by and think, okay, I want to be like that, I want to be like him? Who was your hero growing up for England?
I always looked up to probably Ashley Cole.
Yeah.
Because he played for Chelsea as well, and he's a fullback, so I've always looked up to him, even in my earlier days, even when I wasn't a fullback.
Final couple of questions, Reece, and honestly, thank you so much for the time. You must be boiling as well. I know they got the tent for you, but you must be boiling. What would it mean to kind of finish this season, Champions League winner and European Championship winner with England as well?
I wouldn't really know what to say, right? You know. I think it hasn't been done before, and with this group of lads we have, I think anything's possible. You know, we've got so many great players in the team, and I don't see why we can't do it now.
A couple of important questions here. Who controls the music in the changing room? I need to know who's in control of it.
No, I think everyone puts in a couple songs, and then it's just on shuffle.
Oh, it's on shuffle. Come on.
Yeah.
What, a bit of Afro beats?
Yeah, there's a bit of everything in there.
Reece, honestly, good luck. Well done. I think it's a fantastic season you've had.